Hey there guys, Mike here. Mike's DVDs and Blu-rays collection is back with a little sit-down video. And today guys, I wanted to show off some new Clint Eastwood, the greatest actor known to mankind. Some new pickups I've added to my collection. Some of these are movies he directed only, and some of these are like upgrades to better Blu-ray or 4K editions and stuff. And I'll point out if I've had it before to my collection or if this is a complete new upgrade and everything. So let's get right to it. This might be in two parts. So first up, I got A Perfect World. This was a movie that Clint directed only. Well, actually, no, he's in it. Yeah, he's in this one. Yeah, he's in this one, but kind of Kevin Costner, who was like the hottest actor in Hollywood in 96 when this came out. He was the star and everything. So, but Eastwood directed this one, and I've never had this one in my collection, believe it or not. And I've only seen parts of this on TV. This is not one that they used to show quite a bit. I think I've started seeing it more recently. I think it was on like Grit TV, or not Grit, one of those FMC movie channels, something like that. It was one of those streaming movie channels, and I saw it, and I wish I would have got a Blu-ray of it. I think the Blu-ray is like really expensive, or I don't know, but I got this one pretty good. I really enjoyed the movie, especially the first part with the kidnapping and everything was kind of cool and everything. So, but yeah, I added that finally to my Clint Eastwood collection. And believe it or not, guys, I haven't had this one in my collection yet, and I'm kind of holding off to see if they'll come out with a 4K of this, which they probably will. So in the meantime, it'll hold me over to get this really old snapper case of Tightrope, which is a really interesting movie, pretty graphic in ways, and you almost think this is part of the the Dirty Harry series, but it's not. But yeah, he's let's see, what is Clint in this one? Clint's he's a lawman walking a tightrope separating him from the man he strives to be and the man he fears he is. When investigating a brutal sex murder, he uncovers a link between himself and the suspect, and to the killer, the only good, what is that? A good something is a dead one. It's kind of messed up. These things always lose some, like if you stick any kind of sticker on it, it takes off everything. Something is a dead one, especially if he's been with Block, who's that's Clint Eastwood's character. Soon, no woman who knows Block is safe, including those dearest to him. So yeah, he's kind of a what is he, like a lawman, kind of a detective. He's kind of investigating the seedier side of things, and there's a few scenes where it shows him kind of giving into the darker elements of his soul, and and everything. So pretty interesting though for the time, and for Clint Eastwood doing this, because he could have just done another Dirty Harry movie and it wouldn't have been anything like that. Next up, this one I've had a long time in my Blu-ray collection, but I got it out to rewatch it because I remember what a big hit this was, and I believe I went to the cinema to see this. I know my former father-in-law, he really liked this movie. I remember it was, we watched it and everything. So, but yeah, Gran Torino. And remember, this was a pretty big hit. I mean, it was slightly controversial, but I think everybody got the Clint Eastwood that they hadn't gotten a long time. The old, just don't mess with me, I'm Clint Eastwood kind of character and stuff. And it's a really good one. This one holds up, through the years and stuff. Because yeah, this one's I mean, it's going on what, 20 years. Can't believe that. But yeah, Gran Torino, that was a big hit for Clint. Now next up, this is an upgrade to a better copy. I upgraded my Universal Blu-ray of this to this Kino Blu-ray of Coogan's Bluff. Cover up the title there, but yeah, Coogan's Bluff. And I really like this artwork. There was a video I done recently. I don't know if it's already out before this one, but I couldn't think of Coogan's Bluff's name because of the artwork that kind of looks like the new Dirty Harry 4K Steelbooks artwork, and I thought it kind of went with it and everything. But yeah, this Kino edition is much better. I believe there might be a 4K of it, but I got the Blu-ray. It's got a really good interview with Don Stroud. He's the killer in this movie. It's really good, and it's got really good dual artwork on this and everything. I really like the dual artwork on this. I think they really went out and I don't know, it just really stands out in your collection. You know what I mean? The artwork. So yeah, Coogan's Bluff from 68? Yeah, 68. And this was a rewatch. I might possibly upgrade to the Kino 4K while it's still kind of cheap on Amazon. I may not. But I pulled out my old Twilight Time Blu-ray and watched Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, and I still really enjoy this movie. It's really good, and what's his name is really good in this. George Kennedy as the guy who plays the character named Red, and everything. Just him in the beginning, just after Clint Eastwood and stuff, and I really like this. And Jeff Bridges he's really good. He stands out a lot in this too. But I think everybody's doing their best in this. It's very well cast, and yeah, this was the first Michael Cimino movie. He wrote and directed this. He would go on to make The Deer Hunter. And then after that, he did Heaven's Gate, and then he just went nuts or something. But I think this was done for Clint Eastwood's production company, Malpaso. And it looks like Clint Eastwood gave him a shot, maybe got his career going and stuff. So that's really cool. So yeah, Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, or also known as Thunderfoot and Lightbolt, if you will. But yeah, great movie. I may do that. There's also Escape from Alcatraz that I may upgrade to the Kino editions, because those Kinos, man, they were just great. They were just coming out too fast for me back when they did. Now here's another one. I traded in my regular Universal Blu-ray for this new Kino 4K / Blu-ray edition of Two Mules for Sister Sarah. Now, the more I watch this, the more I really like this. I really do. I like the music. I know the music's kind of take it or leave it, but it's very memorable. The kind of little music and stuff. But this is the closest, I think, to the Stranger character, in the Dollars trilogy. He seems almost like he walked off the set of that into this sometimes when I think about it. I mean, what do you think in the comments? Let me know. What do you think about that? I'm not saying he's like rehashing his character, but it's pretty cool because everybody wanted that character then. I mean, everybody was in love with the Dollars trilogy and everything. And this was only 1970, so America was just now getting a lot of those Sergio Leone movies, here in the U.S. at that time. So, but yeah, really good. And this is one of the few movies I really like Shirley MacLaine in. I could always just take her or leave her. She was just always something, But yeah, this is a great upgrade. It's got a lot of stuff, some good commentaries and some good features on here. Plus, it's got, I can do this with my arm. It's got dual artwork, which is really cool. So yeah, I'm really happy I upgraded to this. That's a more definitive copy, I guess. And now this is the first time I've had this in my collection. I had waited, just didn't think about it. But again, this is another movie directed by Clint Eastwood. I don't know, is this the first one he directed? I can't remember. 1971, this is Play Misty for Me. And this is just the Blu-ray edition of it, and it's got dual artwork and everything. But yeah, I like it. I mean, she's the woman in this is just completely psychotic. It gives Glenn Close a run for her money in was it Fatal Attraction? Gosh, what's her name? Jessica Walter. Yeah. But yeah, this has got a lot of extras on it actually and stuff. So again, I'm glad I kind of waited on getting that. I didn't have to rebuy it or anything. It was the first time buy for it. So yeah, Play Misty for Me. Next up, this is a upgrade from the regular, I guess the MGM UA edition of this. This is the Shout Factory Blu-ray edition of Hang 'em High, which is a great movie. I always like watching this one too. I mean, this was what, 68? Yeah, I think this was 68 too. He had a pretty popular year in 68. He did a lot of memorable movies. But yeah, this is the Shout Factory edition. And it's got dual artwork on here, so you can kind of flip it out if you want, change it out. Yeah, it looks good. I watched it recently and stuff. I actually hung on to my Hang 'em High MGM Blu-ray. I put it inside this case just in case I want to examine the way they look or something one day. But yeah, I got this Hang 'em High. Now this one was up in price for a long time on Amazon, and I was just like, I don't know, do I want to upgrade or not? Next up, this is the Sudden Impact. I believe I may have this on Blu-ray as one. I think it's with another Dirty Harry movie, but I'm not sure. So I bought this at some point. And again, I got the snapper because it was cheapest. Because I'm holding out and see if there's going to be a 4K of it, you know, or probably a Dirty Harry box set in 4K, which I'll probably, you know, most likely actually will get, you know. So, but this is Sudden Impact, and this was like 1983, and really, really good. Still got, you know, he hadn't done the character for a little bit, and I guess this is the first one in the 80s of Dirty Harry and everything, and I think he's got a lot of taglines in this, famous lines in this and stuff too, though. But yeah, Sudden Impact, a great Clint Eastwood movie. I mean, he's just wild, man. He's just let loose, and he's a little more wild and woolly than he usually is. They can't really rein him in on this one and stuff. But yeah, Sudden Impact, a complete and utter classic. And finally, guys, I guess I did them all. I'm sorry, I was going to split this up into 2 videos, but hey, I'm sure you're wanting to know what I got. But yeah, here again, I upgraded from my Universal Blu-ray to just the Kino Blu-ray of Joe Kidd. And actually held on to that disc too and put it inside this case of the MGM one, or the Universal one. But yeah, Joe Kidd, not one of his movies that often gets, you know, talked about and examined and live streamed over and stuff like that. But yeah, Joe Kidd, pretty decent movie. I mean, it's got Clint and his swagger all through this movie, you know, and kind of gives Robert Duvall a run for his money. And then John Saxon is really good as the Mexican? They're battling the Mexican or the Indian? Mexican revolutionary leader. John Saxon plays, but they're all 3 good. Don Stroud, the killer, and Coogan's Bluff is back in this one, and it's got some really good weaponry in this and everything. I don't know. Do you think Robert Duvall is kind of wasted in this role? I mean, because Clint and then you got John Saxon, they kind of overtake Robert Duvall. Robert Duvall usually needs space. He usually needs to be the star, you know, to really shine. Except for maybe that movie he did with Kevin Costner, 2003 or whatever that movie was, I forgot. But yeah, good. I think it's a good movie. It's good. It's not as great as it could be, but it's a good movie. So yeah, Joe Kidd, Kino Blu-ray with a slipcase, and let's see, does it got dual artwork? I think it does. Yeah, dual artwork, which is really nice. That the artwork's cool. So there you go, guys. Those are all the Clint Eastwood upgrades and a few new additions to my collection. I'm holding out on some Dirty Harry 4K editions that will come out after the first one that they just released. I'm hoping that will come out. So there you go, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think about those upgrades and thoughts on the Dirty Harry 4Ks. Like, you think they're going to come out with a box set or all of them? Because, I mean, they kind of came out with Nightmare on Elm Street, but they haven't done the other ones yet, or they haven't done a box set yet. So we'll have to see, I guess. But yeah, there you go, guys. Thanks for watching, and it was my pleasure to talk about Clint Eastwood. The man is getting up there in age, and he's still kicking, and he's one of my favorite actors. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.